Welcome to episode 4 of the Broadway Quarantine Cabaret, and I'm your host, Fountain Hills Theater Executive Director Michael Wallot. Tonight we had originally scheduled a show with one of Fountain Hills Theater's favorite performers, Patrick Russo. Sadly, Patrick's mother passed away a few days ago, and he has asked us to reschedule his Liza Minnelli transformation show. We were all sending love out to Patrick and his family, and at Patrick's request, the show must go on. We put together an all-new show for you in the past 48 hours filled with wonderful singers. Now, if you've missed any of our prior episodes, you can check them out on YouTube anytime. Just go to bit.ly/FHT capital YouTube. We really do want to thank everyone who watched our shows so far. We've received over $1,000 in donations already, and we really appreciate everyone's generosity. Okay, so let's get on with tonight's Broadway Quarantine Cabaret. Hi there, everybody. It's me, Michael. Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us the last few shows, and we're here tonight as well. Tonight, we're going to have a little we're starting things out with some of our youth theater kids who performed in many of our shows here. Our youth theater season opener this past fall was the fantastic production of Disney's Frozen Jr. The magical sets, costumes, projections, and special effects all came from the creative mind of our longtime youth artistic director, Mr. Ross Collins. The show was led by our two talented leading ladies, Victoria Pond as the Ice Queen Elsa and Iris Lochner as the cheerful Anna. Here is a short clip from Frozen Jr. from last year's production. Very exciting, girls. We are going to welcome both of us to the screen here with us. Let's welcome Victoria Pond. Are you there, Victoria? There she was. Now she's back. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Welcome. Let's see if your buddy is here. Hey, there she is. This is very exciting. Get everybody back together again.
Yes, it's a reunion.
Yes, obviously.
You guys coming at us from your homes, and where do you guys live? Fountain Hills?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So tell us a little about Frozen. How was your auditions and casting, and how did all that happen? How'd you find out you got the parts?
Auditions were terrifying, honestly. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, like, I got to work with an amazing person as my sister, So that was a lot of fun.
It was a really exciting show. It's been, when I found out we were doing Frozen Junior at the theater, I was so ecstatic. I told everybody. And then at auditions, it was pretty stressful, like at its peak. And then when I found out that Iris was going to be playing my little sister, I just like burst with excitement. It was so much fun.
You guys have done other shows together before?
We've done a few, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what else have you done at Fountain Hills?
Putnam County Spelling Bee.
We did that, and then I think our first show together was Christmas Carol forever ago.
Yeah.
And then I teched for Susical, which she was in. So
what parts did you guys do in Spelling Bee?
In Spelling Bee, I played Miss Mahoney.
And I was the assistant stage manager.
That was such a cute show. It was one of the first shows I saw when I was
It
starting.
was a lot of fun. It was one of my favorites.
Agreed.
Well, we have a special guest here who wants to say hello as well, Mr. Ross Collins. Your
Collins,
hi. He looks very young in this picture. What's happening? Where's the real Ross Collins? Oh, wow.
Who let the dog?
Here he is.
I like your shirt.
Yeah, nice shirt.
Where am I coming?
I went just like it.
Exactly.
Exactly like that.
Tell us, Ross, what was it like working with these two young ladies in Frozen? Was it as fun as it looked like it was?
My theatrical, but I let it go, you know. I'll tell you what, you get the people that need to go work together, and when they work together in the scene like these two did, it was truly a pleasure to work because they were totally devoted. In fact, the entire cast was totally devoted to the production, and when you have an entire cast working in that direction, you make magic, and that show definitely was magic. Of course, there was just some ice magic, but you know.
Yeah, agreed.
A lot of special effects in that show.
A lot.
I wanted to do the big money song in the the transformation theme, and
Oh.
I just didn't allow it, or I would have had an or two. That was one of the more amazing feats that we pulled off, and that was thanks to wonderful Miss Rebecca Avery, as she put that together and made the whole thing come across. You got without mind that you were both going to lead it on stage. You really brought your game. It was awesome work. It was fun to make it happen. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Collins.
Yeah. So yeah. I suppose Michael wants to say something before we.
No, I'm just observing the reunion. It's very exciting to see you all back together again.
Yeah.
You've got some fans out there that are sending you some comments. Let's see what we've got here. Your friend Aaron says, "Go girls."
Yes.
Tanya says,
Hi, Marcy.
yes. Deirdre's giving you some applause. Thank you.
Yeah.
Aw.
Look at these. I'm telling
Love
you. Miss Page saying hello. Miss Page was the musical director for your show, right?
She was.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys worked with her before? Have you done other shows with Paige or taken voice lessons with her?
I take voice lessons with her.
I used to a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, we Paige and I two shows. One notable one was the kid. That was a lot of fun too. That one really soared.
Well, I would love to hear you guys sing. Iris, do you have something you could sing for us tonight?
Yeah.
Awesome. Please do.
Please.
Okay.
Go, Sissy.
So right now we're all quarantined, and I felt that Rapunzel was very fitting for this.
All
7
right.
a.m. the usual morning lineup. Start with the chores and sweep till the floor's all clean. Polish and wax, do laundry and mop and shine up. Sweep again, and by then it's like 7:15, and so I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery. I'll play guitar and knit and cook, and basically just wonder when will my life begin. So this is what happens next. Then after lunch, it's puzzles and darts and baking. Paper mache, a bit of ballet and chess. Pottery and ventriloquy candle making. Then I'll stretch, maybe sketch, take a climb, sew a dress, and I'll reread the books. If I have time to spare, I'll paint the walls some more. I'm sure there's room somewhere. And then I'll brush and brush and brush and brush my hair, stuck in the same place I've always been. And I'll keep wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering, when will my life begin? And tomorrow night, the lights will appear, just like they do on my birthday each year. Weddings in light of there where they glow. Now that I'm older, Mother might just let me go.
Yay!
Thank you.
Hey. Bravo. What do you think, Mr. Collins? You need to do another show for these two girls.
Well, I'll do another show, and they'll come up again.
If we could get the doors reopened, that would help too.
That would really help.
That'd be nice.
In the meanwhile, isn't there something crawling across the bottom that says the folks might be able to help us out? You know, as far as you know, donations.
Oh yes,
Yep.
yes, we are here tonight trying to entertain our audiences, but also raise a little money to help keep ourselves alive while the theater's closed for about 10 weeks. So the best way to do that is to go to our website, fhtaz.org. There's a big donate button there on the homepage. You can click that. And if you're a fan of Iris or Victoria or Mr. Collins, give them a little tip for Fountain Hills. That'd be fun.
Help us keep the doors open so we can keep these guys working.
Yeah. Victoria, what is it about Fountain Hills Youth Theater and the theater that you keep coming back to do shows there?
You know, I think really the people and the environment have really just put such an impact on me as a person. And, you know, I am who I am today because of the people that I've met and the experiences that I've had and the opportunities that Mr. Collins has given me through my roughly 5 years doing theater there. So, yeah, it just brings me so much joy, and it's just something I absolutely love to do and people and enjoy to work with.
Yeah, you make lifelong friends when you do theater.
You really do.
They'll stick with you forever, I'm sure. Iris, what about you? What is it about Fountain Hills that keeps you coming back to theater?
Gosh, so much. I've been doing theater since I was a kid, so it's kind of like my life. I love acting and singing and just the thrill of having audiences and having people to scream backstage, not literally with. But it's a whole experience just in one show. And when you do numerous of them, it's awesome.
Iris, funnily enough, the first show, that was her first show. She played Lottie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the Little Princess Crew. She had a dubious manner of being stumped and dropped several times by.
Legend has it I broke a little girl's ears.
And how long did the temper tantrum that you kick and scream on stage? At least 3 minutes, wasn't it? So,
I think I don't have anger issues because of that show. Got them out every night.
All right, Victoria, will you sing something for us?
Oh, I might as well.
Yes, please. Keep those people entertained at home. Can't see her on our stage, but you can see her here tonight. So lucky us.
An awkward girl with her guitar, keeping to herself. Friday nights alone, with the records on her shelf. A waitress pouring ginger ale and Coke. Someone you ask out as a joke. I've been that girl who fades away, accepting what I've got, stuck in what I am, and everything I'm not. I've only seen this tiny world I'm in, where I can only be what I've been. See a world, beautiful and strange, spinning off somewhere, saying meet me there. Look how fast it runs away, singing follow close and reach for me. See that you've got so much more to be before it's over. Before it's over. I can't go write another song. I'm too afraid to play or dream how things can change, but only see what's in my way. I can't go back to what I was before, now that I can see so much more. See a world, beautiful and strange, on a one-way track, and it won't come back. Look how fast it runs away, singing follow close and reach for me. See that you've got so much more to be before it's over. I never even knew a world was waiting. Somehow something awful made that world appear. Maybe this sounds crazy, but I'm happy that it happened. Happy that I came. Happy that I'm here. I can see a world beautiful and strange. Can you see it too? It's so close, don't let it get away. There's so much to do before it's over.
Yay! Awesome. We've got lots of fans out there again. Aaron says, yes, Dogfight. That song's from the Broadway show Dogfight, those of you maybe that don't know it out there. Let's see, Tanya says, she has got to stomp on my foot a few times.
That's me.
That was you. What show is that?
Annie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Miss Hannigan, right?
Yes.
She is blown away with your great control, Victoria.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
Miss Page has beautiful performance, Iris. Miss Marcy, all kinds of great people out there. A lot of our Fountain Hills Theater family out there watching us tonight, which is so awesome. Gorgeous as usual, Victoria. Wow.
Thank you.
Right? I'm so glad we have so many of our fans out there and our supporters and other performance shows with us watching. So have you guys, either of you ever done our summer camps before?
Yes, actually, those were the first things I actually did at the Fountain Hills Youth Theater with Paige Beckman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, we're Miss Page reminded me we're trying to find some sponsors for summer camps. We'd like to give away some scholarships to some people who can't maybe afford to come to summer camp. So if are there any donors out there that would specifically love to donate to our summer camp program, it costs $200 to sponsor a student to come to a summer camp. So if you do make a donation, just let us know that that's what it's for. We'll make sure that it gets earmarked for our scholarship program for the kids. So it's an invaluable experience, summer camp. Yeah, Ross.
Can I go?
Yeah.
You get a scholarship?
So let it go.
You can catch up to those who singing. I'll tell you that. But she did sing, right? But you want people that just keep watching.
Lordy. Well, it's been great having you guys here and to kind of have a little reunion with you guys. I hope it's been fun for you guys as well to see each other.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't seen her in 3 weeks.
Stay safe in your quarantine.
Yes, you too.
And thanks, Mr. Ross. We'll hopefully see you again as well.
Oh, you take okay?
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Michael.
Those girls are great. It was such a great show, Frozen 2. Frozen Junior, I think is what it was called. Frozen 2 is a movie. See, I know what I'm talking about. I'm having my own quarantine cabaret right here in my own house. So anyway, we've got some wonderful people joining us tonight, some singers, and we're going to bring you some music for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so. So first up, I'm going to bring up a good friend of ours from Delaware. She's coming to us from the East Coast. It's very late out there, but we're so excited to have her here with us. She has worked in the Phoenix area many times at Arizona Broadway Theater, and she's come through here, I know, on a tour of Menopause the Musical more than once. So maybe some of you out there have seen her before. Her name is ELEONORE Thomas, and she is going to sing a song for us from Chess the Musical. I think here she is. Hey.
Got my quarantini.
Good. Well, please bring us some music. We need some cheer tonight.
I'm not sure that I have the cheer, but I'll work on it. Here we go. My music's taking a moment. I don't know why. Technical difficulties, Michael.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I know.
We specialize in those here.
We had dress rehearsal and apparently it didn't do much.
It doesn't matter. The internet will do what it wants to do. The streaming will do what it wants to do. The quarantine is coming after us. So
let's try it again. I think I've got it working now.
Here she is, Eleonore. Maybe.
Maybe. There we go. Long ago, in someone else's lifetime, someone with my face who looked a lot like me came to know a man and made a promise he only had to say, and that's where she lately. Although the feelings run just as deep, the promise she made has grown impossible to keep. And yet, it was so. Will he miss me if I go? Broadway. It's someone else's story. I don't see myself as taking part at all. Yesterday, a girl that I was fond of finally could see the writing on the wall. Finally, she realized she'd left him behind. And sadder than that, she knew he wouldn't even mind. And yet, nothing left to say. Would he listen if I stay? It's all very well to say, you fool, it's now or never. I could be making no choices whatsoever. I could be in someone else's story, someone else's life. I don't see a reason to be lonely. I could take my chances further down the line. That girl would ask my advice, oh, I wouldn't hesitate. She needn't ask me twice. So now, trouble is the girl is me. The story is the girl is me.
Bravo! Bravo! I love that song.
So do I.
I don't hear that very often. Nobody does chess.
Oh, I know. They had a production locally here not too long ago, and I did not get a chance to go see it, and I was devastated because that's one of my favorites. It's the song that I use for auditions. Oh, shoot. That's for later. There we go. Sorry about that.
You have some fans out there.
More technical. Oh, fans. Hi, Mikey.
Eleonore.
Yes.
Your best friend,
Arlene. Watching. Yes.
Right, yeah.
I love you too, Kathleen, and I can't wait to chat with you in like 30 seconds.
Hey! She's a stage manager at ABT. That's where we met her. Eleanor and I worked at ABT, Arizona Broadway Theater, gosh, many years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we did a Christmas Carol, which was super fun. We had a fire alarm in the middle of the show. That's my best Christmas Carol one.
Every time Michael Wallot comes to see a show, there's a fire alarm. That's what it is. He's a person.
We were out in the parking lot in our full Christmas regalia. It was good times.
And I can't believe it's the only show that we've done together. You need to get me back out there. That's all I'm saying.
I know. Deborah Evans, hey girl.
Let me translate that for everybody for a second. It's you better sing.
You better sing, yes. Erin says yes. She loves you. Amazing as always. Well, so great to have you on here, Eleanor. We're gonna bring some more singers on, but we'll be back to talk to you in a moment.
I'll see you shortly.
Thank you. All right, next up we have, oh yes, our good friend Kathleen Berger. She was here on our first show last week, and she was, her Wi-Fi was not great where she was, so we didn't hear her very well, and she's got such a great voice. So I invited her to come back and give it another shot. She's in a better spot for Wi-Fi in her house, and she's brought one of her great friends with her, Tony BLOSSER, who's also a Valley actor. He's performed in lots of shows, and he was in the middle of doing something, about to open something right in the Phoenix Theater when this whole thing started. So he's kind of on hold with the rest of the world with some shows that are coming up. But they are going to sing a song from Fiddler on the Roof for us, and we are so excited to have them both joining us. There they are.
Hi. Hi. The first one actually is not Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, this is not Fiddler. Sorry. Check that. Reverse it. This is not. This is their other song.
Reversed it. Is it worth
This
it?
one is from Spamalot.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
You're like, oh my gosh, we've got the wrong track.
yeah, we wanted to give some snaps to Eleonora.
Yeah, she's amazing, right?
Love her.
All right,
So-
let's hear some music from Spamalot.
You got it.
We're ready.
I hope the volume's up. I'll turn it up. Okay. One moment. One moment. Technical difficulties. Sorry.
It's going around. Technical difficulties are going
Yeah,
around.
we specialize in those. That's our Broadway Quarantine Cabaret signature is technical difficulties.
That was the technical difficulty where I forget to turn the volume up.
Once in every show, there comes a song like this. You start off soft and low and end up with a kiss. Oh, where is the song that goes like this? Where is it? Where?
A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along. We'll overact like hell. For this is the song that goes like this.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Now we can go straight into the middle eight. A bridge that is too far for me.
I'll sing it in your face while we both embrace.
And then we change the key. Now we're into it. That's awfully high for me.
And as everyone can see, we should have stayed in D. For this
Is our song
that
that goes like this. I'm feeling very proud.
You're singing far too loud.
That's the way that this song goes.
You're standing on my toes 6 feet.
Singing our song
That
that goes like this.
I can't believe there's more.
It's far too long, I'm sure.
That's the trouble with this song. It goes on and on and on. For this
is our song that is too long. Jesus Christ, God damn it! You wish that you weren't born.
Let's stop this damn refrain
Before we go insane.
For
The song
this
is
is
the
our
song
that
that
ends
is like this.
Bravo!
This
Higher! Take it up a key!
isn't Lloyd Webber, Michael.
Yikes.
Because that song needed another verse.
Where are you all guys quarantining at?
My house.
Your house?
My lovely abode.
She trapped
The
me
website.
when the world shut down on the 16th.
You
I
can't-
happened to be over here and she would not let me leave.
You can't see it, but
Like-
there's a chain around his ankle.
There is. It is. It's heavy. It's starting to chafe.
It's that kind of an ankle.
Donate so that I can be set free. Please. I miss my pets.
FHTAZ.org right now to set Tony free. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. These were desperate times. Tony, tell us what happened with something rotten.
So what happened with Something Rotten, we actually found out, it was kind of interesting because we were going into our final day of tech, and we found out as we were starting our third day of 10 out of 12s, which means you show up, you rehearse for 10 hours, you have a 2-hour break for dinner or whatever. And we found out that day that Phoenix Theater were actually going to postpone the opening of Something Rotten, which they were being very, very proactive. Later that day, while we were on our dinner break, was when the governor decided to shut down all non-essential businesses and people gatherings of 50 or more. So they were kind of going into that. And so that night we were actually doing our first dress run through. And it was going to be, we found out that it was going to be the last time that we were going to see each other for a bit until they figure all of this out. And so we did our first full run with lights and sound, and it was quite an interesting experience because everybody just buckled down, and we, I think, just silently to ourselves just did not want to stop. And
sure,
so kind of our first dress, first preview, because there were a couple people there watching it, our opening and our temporary closing night, all in that.
Wow.
And we didn't stop. It was divine chaos backstage because it's a quick change heavy show for most of the cast. But yeah, it was a night that I will never forget. I miss them all. If any of you guys are watching, I miss you guys so much. I can't wait for this to calm down so we can finally do our show. Bye.
Hopefully we'll all be open. What?
I will be released when that happens.
Will released eventually. Go back to work. Let's hope we can get some of these shows back open sometime before the winter is upon us. Yeah. So yeah, well, must be this very strange feeling to be that close to opening and yikes. Well, we were in the middle of running a show here that just stopped in the middle of its run too. It's hard. Another one that was on deck ready to open, and
yeah,
it's a weird situation for everybody, but we will be back. Every time we have the quarantine cabaret. So thanks to you guys for joining us, and hold on a minute. We'll have you back in a few minutes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Let's see who else I got up here. Oh yes, I have one of Fountain Hills Theater's favorite actresses. She's been in a lot of shows over the years. Fountain Hills. Most recently, she was in Christmas Carol. Before that, it was We Will Rock You. She is super awesome, talented, and she is Miss DEBRA QUALTAIRE. I think she's there. Hello, DEBRA.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
How are you handling your quarantine? You doing all right?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to tell Tony that I'm pretty sure I have the key to release him from his chain. And Eleonora, I have what you asked about. I'm the one. Sorry.
Oh my.
The truth. Everybody knows. My life's an open book.
Oh, DEBRA. Will you sing us something? We need some music tonight.
I will. Let me get on here. And this, in case you're not going to introduce it, this song is especially for Peter J. Hill, who I believe will be directing this next season.
Oh.
I love you, Peter. All right, I'm ready. You ready?
All right, go for it.
About 20 years ago, way down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music, and they decided to call it jazz. No other sound had what this music has. Before they know it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blue kind of music. And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. That's right, boys. Take it. Oh, baby, won't you play me? Let jazz hot, maybe, and don't ever let it Tell your friend it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm near me. Little dance break. Follow me now. How's this, Noelle? So baby, let jazz hot, maybe what's holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night, only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me late jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot. Big dance break. Look, I can dance. Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blue kind of music. And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. When you play me like jazz hot, baby, you're holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night, only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me like jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot. Let jazz Lay jazz hot. Lay jazz hot.
Bravo! Diva!
Oh, could have been a whole lot better. Yes.
Was that your audition? Are you hoping to be in Victor Victoria next season?
Yes. Oops, sorry. Other things going wrong. I would adore to be in Victor Victoria.
Have you seen the show before?
Pardon me?
Have you seen the show before?
I have not seen the show. I know it's different from the movie. I totally understand that, but I absolutely love it. Love the music. Love the story. I've already precast Toddy, so.
Well, we're excited to have it as part of our season next year. I think it's in the January slot, perhaps.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so it's a really fun play based on the movie, but it's got a lot more songs, of course, added to it. So
totally understand.
If you're interested in our season tickets are going on sale April the 7th, I do believe, which is next week. So if you're out there in computer land, fhtaz.org, while you're there making your donation, stop by next week.
I'm going to plug it too here. Fountain Hills is one of my second homes theater-wise. I have had some amazing opportunities there that I would not have been given anyplace else. And I thank everybody for that. And let me tell you, it is great quality theater. So please go to fhtaz.org. Anything you can donate can help. I'm unemployed myself, and I did donate. So would love it and appreciate anything you can. If you can't, we understand. But please, it's a wonderful place. And like Michael said, you do a show there especially, and you have a second family. So please.
Yeah, Deborah's done shows there for years, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have.
My favorite was Cats when she was Grisabella. Meow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, we did Cats on our little
really
stage.
enjoyed that.
22
cats on that stage at one time.
Kathy Donald's out there saying she's going to come to the dance break with you.
Perfect.
Matt
I
McDonald.
love it. From the waist down, no one sees. It's my favorite. Yeah. It's Perfect.
We got a lot of fans out there. Everyone's saying hello.
Thank
Eleanor.
you.
Eleanor.
Eleonore, you're fantastic, by the way. Thank you, my honey bunny. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Love you. Mwah.
Awesome. Well, we are going to have you back in just a few minutes here. We have one more singer, and then we'll bring back everybody for a little fun.
Perfect. My Hannibal dog here is sitting right here with me, and he's saying thank you very much.
Love it. All right, we have one more singer for you before we're going to have a little group chat here. But for those of you who might have been watching on our opening performance of this Broadway Quarantine Cabaret last Monday, we had one of our guests, Britt. She plays Donna in Mamma Mia, which was our season opener this past year, and was a real big hit for us, sold out, and just really awesome. And she played Donna the lead in that, and she put a little challenge out there in the universe. If anybody donated $500 or more, she would come back and sing a song for them. So lucky us, we got a $500 donor. We're very blessed out there that night. So she's promised to come back and sing another song from Mamma Mia for us. I think she's here. Britt, are you there? Hey.
Hi.
With your Mamma Mia.
Little shameless plug. Yes, hi.
Mamma Mia, baby. I had the pleasure of directing Britt and our fantastic cast of Mamma Mia.
Oh my gosh, wasn't everybody amazing?
Yeah, just such a great cast, and audiences were just crazy for it. They were standing and singing and dancing along. It was so fun. So what are you going to sing for us tonight to make our donor happy?
Well, thank you for that donation. That's awesome. You know, I'll throw another challenge out. You donate, if someone donates more than $500, I won't come back. How's that?
Oh,
unless you right. Michael's first, unless you specifically request me. And then of course, you know, I will happily sing for money. That didn't, well, at least I said sing for money.
There are other things. Yes.
Yes, Michael, don't go there. This is a family show. Weren't those two young ladies amazing?
Incredible. I'm telling you, the Fountain Hills Youth Theater is not like children's theater, like people think children's theater is. It's a very professional production. Mr. Collins is such a great director and technical director and everything. Shows are incredible. The kids are so talented.
They really are. When I was that age, I was actually told I couldn't sing. I didn't have a youth theater like Fountain Hills Youth Program to get me out there. I had to realize that the person who told me I couldn't sing, who was my high school choir director, by the way, I had to just realize at some point with a few other people telling me that I could sing. But oh my gosh, I saw Guys and Dolls with oh my gosh, Sophia, I've adopted her. I'm her second mom.
She's one of our actors. She's in a lot of shows. She's going to be here, I think, next weekend.
Oh, good. And Ben, those two were in Mamma Mia, and I got to know them a little bit. They, you know, they were in the ensemble and they sang a little bit, but to hear them really just take center stage and sing, it was so much fun. So yes, get those donations in. One of my friends from college, actually, T. Tung. I was at the Air Force Academy with him. And he's a pilot. I believe T is retired now from the Air Force, but he took me to my first musical ever.
Wow.
And that was a production of Cats. And I fell in love with musical theater. And when I put the promo up for tonight's show, T made a donation. So through Facebook from Kansas. So thanks, T. You have no idea that you helped me so much with musical theater, getting me involved and helping me with the love. And it was Cats, right? How can you not love Cats?
Yeah, I don't know. People make fun of Cats, but I love it. It's one of the first shows I saw too.
Yes. Oh, by the way, this is not my water.
Oh, that's her medicine. Quarantine medicine.
This is my adult aged single barrel.
Hey, look who's here. Lisa Barnes.
Lisa. Oh my God.
Hey,
okay.
Lisa.
Lisa was in Fountain Hills Theater production of Chicago. And Lisa is the one who told me about auditioning and told me I had to audition for Mamma Mia, that you specifically were directing and you were so amazing. And I had to audition. We were at a girls' happy hour. She's like, no, Britt, you have to put it in your calendar. No, no, we're doing it. We're going to audition. Do you have your audition yet? We're going to audition. We're auditioning. You have to do this. So yay, Lisa. Oh my gosh, how fun.
We got to get her back to do a show with us.
Yes. Yes.
So, all right. Well, what do you guys sing for us? You have so many great songs of Mamma Mia. This something from your Mamma Mia cabaret you didn't
right. We joked backstage that it was
like song after song.
It was
after
my
fall.
cabaret. Yeah, I was on stage constantly. People just came on stage to sing with me, or you know, and then they'd leave and I do a solo or I did a duet or whatever. So we joked that it was my cabaret. And Wendy Klaus, who did the props, I'm like, Wendy, you've got to put some water on the makeup table, which was literally this big.
Right.
that I had to sit at. I'm like, you have got to put some water out there for me. I've done like 15 songs in a row, and then I have to do Winner Takes It All. So Wendy was amazing, making sure I had a little, and it really was water. It wasn't.
That I don't believe is water, but for tonight we'll say it is.
Well, this is water.
Beautiful.
There is water in here.
All right,
Yes.
what are you gonna sing for us?
I'm going to sing Winner Takes It All.
Oh, I love that.
Yay. So y'all sing along with me.
After 11
Hopefully-
o'clock ever.
Right. Yes. The auditions, we sang that at midnight. So hit that. I don't even know what the high note. I can't read music, but let's belt a note at midnight after we had a 5-hour audition. So yay.
Luckily, no one's bitter about those auditions. Okay.
Oh no, we all are. We
It was
all
a
are.
5-hour callback that just went on and on.
On and
Too
on
many
and on.
talented ladies.
So many talented
Happy
people.
to have, yeah.
Yes.
All right, here you go.
All right, here we go. See if my new setup works here. I don't want to talk about things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I played all my cards, and that's what you've done too. Nothing more to say, no more ace to play. The winner takes it all, the loser standing small beside the victory. That's our destiny. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there. But I was a fool, playing by the rules that God's made throw the dice. Their minds as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? Tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. What can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide the likes of me abide. Spectators of the show, always laying low. The game is on again. Another or a friend, a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. I don't want to talk, 'cause it makes me feel sad, and I understand. You've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad, seeing me so tense. No self-confidence, but you see, the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. Michael, you're muted. I can't hear your applause. Michael, you're muted. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I thought nobody liked it.
Now, the best part is somebody took your challenge and donated $500 during your song.
Are you kidding me?
No, they don't want to hear you ever sing again. I mean, this is the best donation ever. And you're never going to guess who it was, Britt.
It was Lisa saying, don't ever sing again.
It was our good friend Dan Marburger from the cast of Mamma Mia.
Dan doesn't want to hear me sing again.
I can't say that. I'm bringing everybody back. Everybody that's backstage, come on back. A little fun.
Deborah, I love the picture.
Oh, which picture?
The extra picture, the new one from dress rehearsal. You put a new picture in the background, didn't you?
Oh, what I did, because I thought I had like nothing on one side over here, you know. So I actually put a picture over here.
Okay.
I put a Sunday in the Park poster. Oh, that was my Michael Crawford Dance of the Vampires show, in which I think Lee Powers and I were the only two people who ever saw it. It was horrible. And then I put Sunday in the Park over here.
Fabulous. Cheers.
I had no background. It was horrible.
Cheers to everybody who's saying you all are amazing.
You are all incredible.
$100.
Yeah, we've had some really great donations this weekend, but I put up our big donors from this weekend. But Dan Barberger just gave you $500, Britt.
Dan!
I'm gonna totally like go beyond that now. I mean, why set the limit at 500?
That's right.
I'll come back from Delaware.
Wow.
For
Ooh, yeah.
750 or higher,
Yes.
preferably 1,000. I will come back and sing another night.
I
Wow.
think that's good. I went for that. I'll give you $1.50.
We'll do that too.
Whoever will come back if you donate $5.
I'm in. $5 is good to me.
Kathleen, what's your minimum?
$2.89.
Don't ask Kathleen what her minimum is. I'm afraid.
The last
All right, I'm actually concerned about Tony. I am worried about Tony being on lockdown there.
Tony, can you please show us your ankle?
you guys, I actually owe everyone an apology who might have been offended by something I said. I said that he took off his own pants because I thought he said I missed my pants. He said I missed my pets. P-E-T-S, cats and dogs.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But
Yeah. If somebody donates $1,000, Tony will take off his pants.
Oh gosh.
It just got really weird.
Really scary.
Perfect.
The sweet
We
young
have,
girls from Frozen, have they signed off?
that's why
Oh my
we let
gosh.
them go first. Before
That's-
Because I think I have what Tony's chain looks like. Do you want to see it?
That's some serious personal intel there. I don't know. You should be sharing
I
that.
can pass for right now, but contact me later. I'll be happy to show you.
For $750.
hey, that's my cousin Lynn. Hey, Lynn.
$750. I'll show you Tony's ankle bracelet.
You guys are scary. Look at all these wonderful comments for everybody. It's been a love fest up here tonight. I
Well,
love
that
it.
Deborah person made a really great comment. I'm just saying, Kathleen and Tony are the best.
They're
Yep.
fabulous.
Thank you.
I heart you all.
Everybody's. Eleonore, I have never heard you before, but you are truly inccable.
Right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm honored to be here with
I
all
didn't
of you
see you
people.
either, but oh my God. I'm sorry I missed Mamma Mia.
Oh.
Well, hey, Michael, let's bring it back.
Yeah, we would love to.
Let's
gotta
do
get the
Mamma
doors
Mia
open.
again. Let's get the doors open for the theater. Let's get some. Oh my gosh. Let's get a title sponsor for Mamma Mia. Who wants to bring Mamma Mia back to the stage? Presented by. Yeah.
How much money would that cost?
$25,000.
Oh, $25,000 donors out there. Come on out.
But you didn't do the
25,000 tonight.
You know, we'll work on that. Well, it's tough times for everybody, but
Yes, it is.
you know,
Oh,
let's
now
get
it's
the theater doors back open. Let's get all these amazing, talented people back on the stage in character. I just can't wait to see you guys in a show. I've seen Kathleen in shows. She's amazing.
Yeah, she is. My first show that I did with Peter and Noel was at the Glendale Amphitheater, and Kathleen, excuse me, and her dad, Marty, and her brother, Jesse, were all in it. It was Damn Yankees, and Kathy was 16, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and
5 years ago.
And I'm sorry, I've known her so long, I call her Kathy. Forgive me. Yeah, it was 5 years ago. God, I was like 12.
Because you were 16 and a half.
Yes, I was. Finishing the hat. Yeah, I was something like that. But fun times. We had a fun time there. But I've known them that long.
Yeah. Theater really makes lifelong friends. I mean, you meet people and in 2 days, you'll think you can't live without them. It's kind of funny.
I'm having a really hard time. I haven't been able to see Mary Frances or Janine. They were the Dynamos with me. I haven't been able to see them. Mary Frances and I would go to happy hour, have dinner. Janine's married and has, other responsibilities too. But and we've been trying to connect, and then this whole thing happened. I'm like, okay, I need the three of us to get together again.
Yeah, it's
So much fun.
theater friends last a lifetime. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Kathleen, you've done a lot of shows at Fountain Hills, right? Over the years, your family.
My first show at Fountain Hills was back in 2008. It was Into the Woods. And I was in that with my brother Jesse and his wife Laura and my dad as well. And Peter directed it. But again, the first show Peter directed me in was at the Glendale Amphitheater, and it was the year before, 2 years before Damn Yankees. It was West Side Story. So funny story, Deborah, don't tell me for telling this story. When Deborah and I first met each other,
Go ahead.
we didn't actually like each other.
We didn't.
He thought I was a spoiled brat, which I was. And I don't actually, I think I didn't like her because she kept getting all the roles I wanted and wasn't appropriate for it.
Oh, come on now.
And then I came back from Spain in
Yes.
2013 and we met up somewhere and we're like, why have we not been friends?
Friends. You know what it was? It was the auditions for Follies.
It was.
It absolutely was. And then we went on to have some of the most wonderful moments together on stage in Sunday in the Park.
George, at Fountain Hills. Deborah
Yeah.
I was Yvonne and Naomi. And I will not ever forget the night of the staging of that, because we spent, I think, 2 hours just staging our scene together and trying to get through it without crying. And
The
we never
first time we did it, we were both in tears. And I have goosebumps and it makes me tear up now.
Yeah.
Remember that.
What's up?
Well, it's been so great having all of you guys here with us tonight, and I've really loved that you all sang for us. Oh, look, it's a baby.
Oh, hello, sweet one. I'm
It's
oh,
okay.
sweet too. Hello. They come in packs.
It doesn't do anything easy.
I can actually
Never.
see everybody now. This is incredible. Hi. Look how beautiful you all are. Oh, I'm seeing some cleavage happening. Great.
No, take them off. It's better that way for me. Please.
Yes,
Well,
this is everyone's Instagram filter right here. If me
Right.
not with my glasses. Look at that.
I would love to try to squeeze in a couple more songs here before we have to go because we're a little over time. But
Oh, no.
Deborah, will you sing again for us?
I will. Hang on just one second here. Let me move some stuff around.
All right.
Okay. Let me pull it up. Come on now.
You got to sing something from Cabaret, right?
I am.
Fantastic. It's been great having you with us.
Mwah. Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. I'll win.
Bravo! I love it.
Thank you, thank
I just
you.
got a text message from Peter J. Hill, our artistic director, who's watching
Yes.
from home. He said, "Tell Deborah we'll call."
Thank you. Next. Remember, Peter, the favors I always talk about to you.
Thanks so much for joining us, Deborah.
Thank you. It has been a pleasure. Everyone else was incredible, and I'm just so happy to be a part of the Fountain Hills family. Please donate anything that you can to help keep this theater and all Valley theaters alive during this really difficult time.
Thank you so much. Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
Michael.
Take care of yourself. She's fantastic. We need another song from the Kathleen and Tony show.
Hi.
Hello.
You got one more for us? The Fiddler one I thought was before. The Blosser tonight. Now we're getting the Fiddler on the Roof.
Okay.
It's You Love Me from Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Should be. Did it? Is it going? Yes.
Yes.
It is going. Okay, thank goodness.
Golda, I've decided to give Perchik permission to become engaged to our daughter Hodel.
What? He's poor. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
He's a good man, Golda. I like him. And more important, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him, so what can we do? It's a new world. Love. Golda, do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out. Go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we'd learn to love each other. So now I'm asking Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Fantastic. It's like having a Broadway show in my house. I love it.
Just for the record, I'm not actually married to Tony.
Yeah. She got a Spanish husband.
He's my good on the side.
Lord.
Please
All
do.
right. It's been so great having you guys here with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We had a great connection this time. We could hear all your beautiful singing. So, Tony's your good luck charm. Thanks, Tony. Great to see you guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care of yourselves.
I'm going back to my kennel.
Oh, Lord. All right. I think we got a closing out the show here. Good old Miss Eleonora. Is she here? There she is. Helen. Oh, look, she got a stole on. She's got a full costume.
I got a costume change.
I love it. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
All right.
You
Sing
ready?
something from Chicago, right?
That's right.
I love this. One of my favorite shows. Here she is again, Eleonora.
Ask any of the chickies in my pen. They'll tell ya I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all, and all of them love me. 'Cause the system works, the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for what I gotta give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up for mama, she'll get hot for you. When they pass that basket, folks contribute too. You put in for Fountain Hills Theater and I'll put out for you. The folks atop the ladder are the ones the world adores. So boost me up my ladder, kid, and I'll boost you up yours. Let's all stroke together like the Princeton crew. When you're stroking mama, mama's stroking you. So what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to mama, mama's good. Woo! I am back. You're totally muted again, Michael. Unmute yourself, baby.
I was saying wonderful things about how great you are. And I loved your
I mean, I always
reveal.
want to mute you, but
now you can, it's easy to mute me here on the live stream. Thanks so much for joining us. It's been so great to have you here. I hope you'll come back again if we're still here.
Hey, I am very happy to do so. And please, 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 people, keep those tips and the money and the donation coming in to Fountain Hills Theater. I know Michael just got this job. I want him to have it for a long time because he's amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Please, please, please give money to them. Theater right now is struggling all around. So make sure that we all have jobs when we get back from this. Please. Thank you.
Thanks, Eleonore. So great to have you with us. Have a good night. Oh, you guys, this has been such a fun night. It was such great theater friends, and they're really like our family. If you've ever been in a show, you know what I'm talking about. So I do want to thank all of our wonderful guests we had with us tonight, and a big thank you to Mr. Collins, our youth artistic director, for joining us as our special staff member. I've been trying to include some of our staff so you can get to know them a little better, and we really appreciate all that you do with the youth theater. We had to cancel our youth gala, or hopefully postpone it. Maybe we'll bring it back sometime in the summer, but we've missed so many great shows, and we had to cancel one of his shows that was about to open, and so it's been a really tough time for theater. So I do want to let you know we have 2 great shows scheduled for next weekend. On Friday, April the 10th, we'll be back at 7:30. We're so excited. We're going to be hosting the mayor of Fountain Hills, the town of Fountain Hills. Jenny Dickey is going to be here, and she's going to kind of give us an update on local guidelines and how we've been handling everything in Fountain Hills with the COVID virus. And she has a long history with the theaters. She's has been involved. Her sister used to be the executive director, Val. Val, if you're out there, hi. She was one of our donors this weekend. Thank you so much for supporting the theater, Val. And so Jenny will be here, and I'm going to bring Peter J. Hill, our artistic director, back to chat with Jenny and hear some of the stories they had from the many years that she was involved with the theater as well before she took on running the town. So really excited to have her. But that night, after we talked to the mayor and Peter, we're going to have a really special night. We're going to have the cast of Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which was a big hit for us just a few months ago here at Fountain Hills. And we're going to have almost the whole cast is going to come back for a reunion show. And they're going to tell kind of some backstage stories and kind of give you an insight into the show. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, I'm going to try to get a few of them to sing maybe, but really excited to have them back. We're going to have the whole night with them on next Friday. And then Saturday night, we'll have some other special guests. We'll have actually one Broadway actor is going to join us who's been in many Broadway shows, going to be a little surprise guest. And of course, more of our local talent will be there. So please join us, if you will, next Friday and Saturday at 7:30 for our show here supporting Fountain Hills Theater. We really appreciate you tuning in and watching us. We thank you so much for your donations. Anything counts. Every dollar, $5, $10, $20, $500. Dan Marburger, we love you. Thank you so much to everybody for supporting. FHTAZ.org is our website. Please check us out, and hopefully we'll be back live on stage sometime this summer. Thanks so much. Have a great night. Really appreciate it.